In this video we're going to look at the chain rule and how it applies to exponents on brackets, essentially. So the chain rule is needed when we're trying to find the derivative of some function. I'll call it g of x. And it's either on the inside of another function, so it might be f of g of x, or in this case we have our g of x, some function of x, to an exponent n. And what happens when we want to take the derivative is we sort of deal from the outside in. So we say, okay, we know there's something with an x in it raised to an exponent n. What's the rule? What's our exponent rule? We bring the exponent to the front, rewrite whatever's inside, and raise it to the new exponent, which is 1 less, so n minus 1. That's how it normally works. Think about a function like x cubed, right? When we differentiate that, we bring the 3 down, rewrite the x to the new exponent, which is 1 less, which is 2. Great. The only difference is here, there's a function of x, not just x on its own inside the bracket. So we need to, importantly, multiply by the derivative of what's inside. So the derivative of that function. So the way I think about this is I say bring the exponent down, rewrite the, almost like a blind copy, rewrite whatever's inside to the new exponent, and then look at what's inside and multiply by the derivative of that. So let's kind of follow this pattern for the question that we have. I'll do it in orange. So we're looking for f prime of x. It's this big bracket of stuff with x's in it raised to the power of 5. So I'm going to bring the power of 5 down, rewrite the whole bracket, blind copy. To the new exponent, which is going to be 1 less than 5, so it's 4, multiply by the derivative of what's inside. So now I look at this piece only, because we're on the inside, and I say, okay, what's the derivative of all that stuff? Well, 3x to the 7 comes down and multiplies to the 3 to get 21x to the 6, because that's 1 less than 7, minus the 4 comes down to multiply to the 6 to get 24x to the 3, plus, remember that root x is like x to the 1/2. So this is going to differentiate as 1/2 comes down, x to the negative 1/2 is 1 less than 1/2. So plus 1/2 x to the negative 1/2 minus pi. Now pi is a tricky one. That is just a constant, right? It's just like a number. It might as well be 4. In this case, it's 3.14. Derivatives of constants are 0, so we just leave that out. And so this is our entire answer for f prime of x using the chain rule. Again, work from the outside in. So notice that there's something with x's in it raised to a power. Bring that power down, rewrite the form to the new exponent, and then multiply by the derivative of what's inside. If you keep saying that to yourself, you should be fine. Multiply by the derivative of what's inside. Multiply by the derivative of what's inside. Bit of a tongue twister, but not too bad. Hopefully you found this helpful. You can always email us more questions, info@arnoldtutoring.com. Thanks.